Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Show&Tell from me. My name is Peter. Sorry. And today we'll be looking at a watch from Mondaine, and it's a first time for me. It's actually a smartwatch, but so it's called the Helvetica One smartwatch from Mondaine. And if you're like me, before I actually saw this watch, you'll be thinking, but where is the touchscreen on this watch? And the answer to that is there isn't any. But it is a smartwatch, and I must say it's one of the nicest looking smartwatches that I've seen. Now, I don't particularly like smartwatches. I don't like the ones that look like small computers that you wear on your arm. And I've heard it said that this is a smartwatch for smart people, and allow me to explain why. This has a lot of functions that only work if you use it with your iPhone or your Android system. So this watch both works with iOS or Android. And what it can do is, I can't list all the things up, but in broad terms, it monitors your body, really. It can monitor your pulse. It can monitor how far you walk. It monitors how well you sleep. It can also remember and record your sleep habits for the last month or so. There are quite a few things this watch does. What you can't do with it is talk to it, watch porn on it, and play secret agent with it. So when I say it's a smartwatch for smart people, it's in the sense that this watch is it's probably the most aesthetically pleasing and tasteful smartwatches I've seen. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, if I'm walking along the street, it doesn't really look as if I've got a smartwatch. And the other thing about smartwatches is that people who buy these expensive smartwatches from Apple or for Samsung or so, they tend to be very obnoxious with them. They tend to, oh, have you seen my new smartwatch? And yeah, well, but again, maybe we do the same with our Omegas and Rolexes and so on. So I don't know. Anyway, so this, if one must have a smartwatch, this is most definitely the choice I would make. You see, I don't need to talk to my phone, and I don't need to watch porn on my phone. Sorry. I don't need to talk to my watch, and I don't need to watch porn on my watch. And I don't need to write text messages on my watch. I can do all that on my phone. But this does have some interesting features and some things that one would be able to learn from. I mean, your heart rate, your sleep cycles, and so on. So if I found myself in a situation where I would need these things, this would be the watch I'd get. Yeah, definitely. It's also, when you look at it, it doesn't reek sports watch, does it? I mean, this is not a watch for Marathon Man, Ironman, or something like that. Extreme sports guys might not. I mean, just the fact that it comes with a very good quality leather strap should send out a signal that you're not meant to sweat overly much in this when you use this watch. So I think it's a good-looking smartwatch. I don't know. Its target audience might be small. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I know that if I was to get a smartwatch, this would be the one I'd get, most definitely. So what you do is you just go on the different app sites, depending on whether you have an iPhone or an Android, and download the app for this watch, and you synchronize the two, and then you have the watch monitors and constantly sends information to your telephone where you can see it. So it's pretty cool. I'll give you some stats on it. Right. The movement is called L285.MMT. It's a quartz movement, obviously. It has a case diameter of 44 millimeters. It's stainless steel brushed. The case back is stainless steel with a fixed sound box. The crown pusher, stainless steel. Crystal glass, anti-reflective coated sapphire crystal. It's water resistant to 100. Oh, this is a bit difficult to read actually. That's strange. On the website, Mondaine's website, where I'm actually on now, they say water resistance 30 meters, 100 feet, 3 ATMs. Okay, so that's 30 meters, 100 feet, 3 ATMs. So it's not that water resistant. The strap is leather, obviously. The lug width is 20 millimeters. And that's what I can tell you from the website. So to round this off, not being very fond of smartwatches, I must say that if I was to buy a smartwatch, this would be the one I'd get. I mean, if somebody came and put a revolver to my head and said, choose a smartwatch, most definitely this, Mondaine's Helvetica 1 smartwatch. Because then at least you don't look like a dick with a smartwatch. People won't know that you're wearing a smartwatch. And I think that's cool. Yeah, so that was my ramble about this, and I'm trying to think if, let's see if we can remember to put it on my wrist this time. A wrist shot, right. Let's see, there we are. So, not particularly space age to look at, is it? And that's a good thing in my book, most definitely. Yeah. Anyway, that was all from me in this show and tell. I really can't think of anything else to say about this watch. And I think that if you've listened to my rambles, you've probably already found out whether you like this watch or not. So, I mean, and the rest is up to you. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. And also feel free to join my Facebook group, Peter's Watch Show and Tell group, and contact me through there. I'd like to hear from my viewers. With those words, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.